How was just the first game for you here?
Well, first game, this is my third summer league, so I'm probably like more used to it than the others. But good game, like good startup. Lost, we didn't win that, of course, but like I think the physicality point, like the turnovers, second chance points and stuff like that, I think got us. But like, let's say 5-on-5 defense on half court, I think it was good. Just those turnovers and easy buckets on the other end, like finished the game for them pretty much. So like, even when we were up 2, we didn't feel like we were up 2. So stuff like that we gotta keep off for the next game and like be better. Just stack days and that's it.
You mentioned the physicality. I know last summer got a lot of fouls, but this year seems like you're doing a little bit better with that. So how have you just adjusted to the game?
Well, just learning the game, watching the film, lots of film, just learn the game and practice. That's it pretty much. Getting stronger a little bit, not getting pushed around. And that's it. Talking to the guys a lot, communication, I think it's like one of the things, like not going before the screen and stuff like that. Hands up, be my cylinder and stuff like that. You just gotta watch the film, learn, and put it on the court.
Fans of the team have been tracking you obviously for the last 2 years since you were drafted in 2022, and I remember you playing Summer League that year. If you can remember back to that, what do you think are some of the biggest areas that you've improved or developed over those 2 years since you were drafted?
Well, I think most of it body and shooting, and then understanding the game well. You gotta translate from Euro basketball to NBA basketball. It's faster, more physical, more athletic. So just adjusting to that, I think that was one of the big points in the learning.
When you talk about improving your body, is it just getting stronger, conditioning? What do you?
Both. Like I'm at 260 now, around 255, 260. That's what I worry about. So I was like, when I came in, I was like 240, 250. Like, so I think that stuff, helped a lot. Moving the same, so that I think that's like the level you gotta keep, and just the conditioning part, what you say, gotta be on the top level.
When you talk about shooting, have you, from 2 years ago, have you improved like your range? Are you more comfortable taking jumpers?
2 years ago I didn't shoot any threes. This year back in Europe I shot Euro Cup like 40%. Probably same, and then came in here 33%, but like 10 games only, not too many shots. But still I felt confident with the shooting it. Coach allowed me. TJ said, like, when you open, shoot it. Don't force nothing. Let the game come to you, and that's how it was.
How much did the GLeague Experience help you?
Well, I was like, we didn't know what to expect. Like since the summer leagues, how it was. Like you gotta be like honest with you. Like how this past summer league looked, I expected the same kinda, but off of that season in Europe that I had really good, I would say, just like translated to the same game. Maybe a bit faster, but I had really good teammates with me, next to me, and coaches that did a really good job setting me in the place that I should be. And I really I think I did a really good job, like sending my game from Europe to USA and just like translating to it.
People say a lot of times that Summer League, the style of play is like more tailored to guards than it is bigs. But I mean, what did you think of like what you did yesterday as far as there was times where it was fast paced and you were getting up and down the floor and making a lot of plays?
Well, look, it is true that's like more of a guard play because like guards push a lot of positions. I want to finish to the basket, but for me, I just want to go from the defensive end and let the game come to me. The problem is like you have like four practices before the game. You just meet the new teammates, first time playing with them. Some dudes didn't even be on court together because like 4 practices couldn't like match the five, right? So you find like that good 5 that's gonna run the court good, chemistry and stuff. So like I think like first game can be sloppy. Second game you're trying to like fix the problems you had in the first game and like translate to the second game. So stuff like that, I think that's the spirit of the summer league. Like a little bit sloppy. Some teams get it quicker, some teams not. So.
Do you think you've made improvement in terms of shot blocking compared to like a couple years ago as far as getting used to the style of play and stuff like that?
I think yeah, because like what we said before, like fouls and stuff, like keeping my hands up, like you don't have to like really like go for the block. You can just leave your hands up, stay on the ground strong. Sometimes it's gonna come to your hands either way. But just like being like, present there, focused, like just that part, like even chase down blocks, you just gotta like try to get the ball but not force anything, The more you force it, easier to get into foul trouble, stab the hand, just like, trying to be like focused on the stuff you gotta do, be in your cylinder and stuff like that, I think helps.
You mentioned chase down blocks. Was that one of the better chase down blocks you had yesterday in the fourth quarter?
But I just like how I like hustled back. I would say that like block is alright, but just I like the hustle that I did. It's like me and Hog didn't communicate right. Threw the ball, chased the back just like for the hustle point, and then got the block. Luckily, finished the other end. Just like coach says, energy finds you, you know. So